All right, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. So, I did have a bit of a hard time creating a game plan today, meaning that today might be a day not to push it. So, I was having a hard time selecting three stocks. I was deviating and having a hard time. So, I want to take that in consideration, meaning when I see this type of like when I see myself kind of like forcing it to look for a trade, we could see a choppy day. But as always, my job is to show up and see what opportunity presents itself. But knowing that, and just I'm be taking up a backseat. I want to let price action develop and let it tell me the story if we want to chop around or if we're gonna be choosing a direction. But let's jump into how we're feeling. Woke up at 4:05. Complete my morning routine. The only thing I didn't have a chance to complete was actually read this morning, and clocked in at 8:05. I slept around 8.5 hours. I was very tired last night, so I went to sleep a bit earlier than the usual. So I went to sleep around 7:30, and yeah, I woke up like around 1:45 with a ton of energy, but forced myself back to sleep and woke up with my alarm at 4 a.m. Tired wise, I'm feeling like a 5, but more because I'm sore. My body's pretty sore today, but it's typical on Thursdays. I'm pretty sore because training every day, twice a day. You could definitely feel your body for especially on Thursday. But let's jump into the overall market. So SPY is currently trading right below. So we had some news this morning at 8:30. We had jobless claim, and the market took it pretty positive. So we're currently trading right below yesterday high a day. So if we could break yesterday high a day, it just looks nice for a nice continuation higher. We did have 2 days of consolidation, so it wouldn't look bad for a nice another leg higher if we actually break yesterday high a day. Same thing with QQ, pretty much similar scenario. We're currently trading below yesterday high a day, so looking for that same thing. If we can actually break this high day and buyers show up, we can see a nice continuation. So let's jump in. So I wasn't interested in taking Tesla at all, but after the news, we actually popped up, and we are currently showing some nice strength in pre-market sessions. So that's kind of like why I shift, but I'm not really loving it because look at the daily. I'm kind of going against the bigger picture. I know, yes, but look at this period of consolidation. We're moving lower, and we're showing relative weakness compared to the one market around this area. So I'm not loving it to the long side, but we are holding right below yesterday higher day. So with this one, I want that being said, I'm coming in with a scalping hat. So quick moves. I want to be cautious, and I'm not expecting a huge move. I just want to see a break above yesterday high day and a hold for a quick move higher, and just pay attention to price action. And if I see some type of hesitation, just lock in profits. So that's going to be kind of like a move with Tesla. Looking at ARM again, I was having a bit of a hard time. This month I told myself I was going to be paying attention to my secondary watch, and ARM is actually part of my secondary watch, but I had a hard time finding some value. Like I seen some stocks that I really like, and ARM had earnings, so just going for an earning play with ARM. But again, not really loving it, but it has high volume, news behind it. So if we could see some clean price action, I do like it for a move lower, especially from lower because we are gapping lower. But again, I'm not really loving it. So again, 2 stocks in a row that I'm not really loving. So that's why I'm saying like Nvidia, I really like the setup. I just don't like the volume. So the setup is looking really good. We have been in a period of consolidation. So you can see in the 1 hour here, we are creating a nice channel. And it's actually a nice bull flag on the 1 hour, creating a 1 hour channel as well. So if we could break this channel, I feel like we are due for a nice push higher. If we actually break higher, buyers should take control. But again, the volume is not correlating. But I do have it. Again, Nvidia has been showing some really clean price action in both directions. So I just want to let price action tell me a story. But ideally, I like it for a move higher. And best case scenario, I want to see us above yesterday high day. Buyers take control. And because if we can see buyers take control and break higher day, yesterday higher day, I feel like we can see a nice push. We have had pretty much 2 days in a row inside days. So I feel like it's just getting tighter and tighter, and it's getting ready to pop. But again, the volume is not correlating, so we might not see that today either. But again, my job as a trader is to show up and see what opportunity presents. But out of all three, Nvidia is the one I like the most. The only thing is the volume. But let's jump into a smaller time frame. So if we see, if we start with Nvidia. So with Nvidia, it's very simple. I want to let price action tell me a story, but ideal best case scenario, I want to see buyers really step up and see us, and we actually making new pre-market highs. Just hopefully we can see some volume kick in. But I want to see us above yesterday high day, ideally, best case scenario. I wouldn't mind if we see buyers really stepping in above this daily key level. But best case scenario, above yesterday high day and see buyers step in for a move higher, just because of the volume pre-market session. But again, I want to let price action tell me the story. And if we actually reject and we see some really nice weakness and we get below 900, I wouldn't mind taking a short. But again, just letting price action tell me the story. Tesla, as I said, the only reason I'm watching it is just because we had a nice push. We actually broke yesterday. We actually held pretty nice below 175. That's why I wasn't really intrigued. But we are currently holding above. So if we could break yesterday high day, I feel like we could see a quick scalp higher. So that's what I'm looking for. And then ARM, again, this earning play. So we had a nice gap lower. Best case scenario, I want to see us below this pretty much after hour low for a nice continuation lower. Higher, if we can see like really clean price action, I might, but I will be sizing down with ARM. I'm not really liking this Tesla and this stock. And as I said, for this month, I want to stick away from my secondary watch list, and I'm selecting this because I can't see anything else I really like. So it just means, again, that based on my style of trading, I'm not really seeing the opportunity. So what I need to do is just take up a backseat. Of course, show up and see if pretty much the market, just let the market develop. That's the thing. I'm not going to be taking any trades off the open. I want to let the first, I want to say like 5 minutes, unless the video just really breaks everything and creates a quick bull flag. That's a scenario, but I want to at least give it 5 minutes to see price develop. And if I just see choppy price action, I will be taking a backseat. Not saying I won't trade, but I need to really see some clean price action for me to really be for me to trade. So that being said, that's pretty much the pre-market plan for May 9th. As always, we're going to be patient, wait for good opportunity to rise. I'm also going to follow our rule. Let's have an amazing day today.